£250,000. 22 identical sealed boxes. No questions, except one. Deal or no deal? Welcome. It's Monday. Welcome to Monday's Deal or No Deal. I spent Sunday mulling over last week. What a week it was. Aileen and Vanessa gave us 2 emotion-packed shows. I don't think I could take any more of those. What's this week actually going to hold for us? We didn't have any big banker-breaking deals last week, but we did manage to get the advantage, and that is what this is all about. And I would just say to the 22 players, remember 2 things. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. And secondly, these are not bird boxes. They're money boxes, and in some cases they're pocket money boxes, and in some instances they are bank vault boxes. That's what we want to find, the really big money. There's 22 of these boxes here. 22 players, of course. At this moment, nobody knows who is going to be playing on this Monday. 22 sums of money you can follow on the game board. That's our little guide. That tells us how the flight is going and tells us if this player is about to start the week by beating the banker. Let's go. Deal or no deal is now the most important question in the world for Glenn. Come on, Glenn, take the long walk to the money. Glenn seem to have come along with some good luck charms. What have we got here?
Well, this is Tracy's little original Lucky Care Bear.
Tracy is your supporter who you brought along.
She's my lovely partner.
Sitting right behind you at the moment. OK. And then what is this? Oh, my word. You're not into that, are you?
I'm crazy on any kind of motor racing, but I've watched these and Formula One for many years. And I've recently got Tracy's 2 little boys, Kyle and Dylan, into this. And this is one of their toys, their little models that they play with, so they sent it to me as a good luck as well.
Have you got a target in mind?
There's several things that I would like to do, both for Tracy and her boys, and personally for myself. There are some unfulfilled dreams that I would like to carry out, certainly before I'm 40.
A piece of paper has come out with numbers on it, so Glenn has a system.
I do.
Right, OK. Good luck.
Thank you.
I really, really want you to do well. And I need you to confirm that box 21 was chosen by you at random.
It was indeed.
Sealed by the independent adjudicator who seals all of the boxes. We have no idea where the money is, but he doesn't either. And that's all we have to go back on. 5 boxes, and then we hear from him. You have your system. Crack on. Enjoy. Please beat the banker.
I'll do my best. Russell, number 13, please.
Before you do, Glenn, this is my lucky number. I was born on the 13th, Friday. It could be a bad one.
I've got to stick with 13.
Going to take a chance?
Yep.
OK, Russell.
All the best.
Get us underway. Now, 50p. Good? Good. What now?
Paula, number 5, please.
OK, we'll find out about the system in a moment. Paula, he's not hesitating. He simply wants us to open the first 5 nice and steadily. Will you reveal, hopefully, a low number?
Good luck, Glenn.
20,000. Yeah, sucked out of the studio.
Little twitch on the corner.
Yeah? Is that all right?
Yeah.
First lap?
Yeah.
Somebody's giving you a bit of bump up the back.
Cold tyres.
Cold tyres, OK.
Number 9, Anna, please.
Number 9. Anna, do not have him off at the next corner. Would you please open box 9? 500. £500.
Brenda, number 1, please.
OK, we're in the final third of the lap. Brenda, would you please open box number 1?
Good luck, Glenn.
£250. I tell you, if you can avoid the big 5, by the time you go in at the end of your first lap, this is going to be an incredible game. Come on, what's it going to be?
Benita, number 10, please.
Benita, we do not want to see one of the Power 5, and then this is going to be a fantastic Monday conversation with the banker. Away we go.
Good luck, Glenn.
Thank you.
5,000. We're okay. That's good. That's the key thing. That's all right.
That's not bad.
Over there, you've been a very, very supportive analyst of the game for the other players. Do you think any of that has registered with him?
I would hope so. Whether that's a positive or a negative thing, I don't know.
But as I say, I've got no idea if he likes motorsport. It's not something...
A man with his money, I'm sure he has Bentleys and Ferraris to drive around at the weekend in.
No, to be driven.
Right, OK, yeah.
Hello, banker. Ah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, thank you. I don't know how we put this in a context, and no, there's no point in mucking about. Heck of an offer, £7,000. Opening offer, £7,000. Why did you look round? Were you looking at Tracy?
Just giving her eye contact so that
Eye
she knows I'm
contact.
still here.
She knows you're still here. What are you looking at me like that for?
I'm just contemplating the offer, which is very, very generous for the first round.
But you could save us all quite a bit of hassle. You just say deal, and then that's it, and then I rattle through the thing and whatever. Channel 4 find a way of filling the gap, and we all go for a drink.
No, would you ask me the question, please, Noel?
Certainly. £7,000. Glenn, deal or no deal?
No deal.
Thank you. He is quite right, because now it really does get interesting. That was a very nice opening lap there, Glenn, but this is where we start to really form the game.
OK, number 6, Donna, please.
Donna, will you open number 6?
Good luck.
Yep! Thank you.
Ah, Big Finn, number 17, please.
When are you going to tell us about the system, or is this never going to be revealed until the end?
Shall I tell you after this round? I don't think it'll affect the gameplay.
Well, only tell me when you are absolutely 100% certain it won't benefit him.
I'll wait to see how this lap goes.
OK.
Or this round.
No, stick with your laps. I'm quite happy with that. Finn, could you please open 17 and not touch one of the top 5? Thank you.
Try my best. Best of luck, Glenn.
Thank you.
£10. Now...
Norma, number 16, please.
Norma, 35,000 upwards. We have still yet to discover. And Norma, are you into motor racing?
I do like motor racing, yes.
You
very
like
much.
your motor race?
Yes, I do.
Well, do you know the significance of this box?
Yes. Going to take a break.
Pit stop.
A pit stop. Oh, sorry.
Well done, Paula, I like it. For once, it's not a break, it's a pit stop, and if this is not one of the top 5, He's in pole position. See you in a moment. Welcome back to Glenn's game. More of a motor racing than a game, but he's doing incredibly well. The top 5 are still there, still intact, and you could be on to the path towards some huge offers if we do not touch one of those. Where are you going?
16, Norma.
Seal still yet to be removed. But that's part of your system.
Yep.
Norma, will you please open box number 16 and not spoil the race so far? Thank you.
Very best of luck, Glenn.
1p. This is a very handsome situation. Very, very strong indeed. I'm now starting to enjoy this. This is a great way to start the week. It really is. Hello. He wants me to remind you about engine failure, blowouts, pile-ups. It's pathetic. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Thank you. I don't know what he thinks of you, and you will put this in a context. Don't be disappointed, please. Think ahead. Don't be seduced by how strong that is, because I think this is, at £17,000, a heck of an offer. Glenn, you've now got one of the highest second offers we've ever had. £17,000. Tracy, £17,000. Worth thinking about. Worth a long think about.
It's a dilemma time, isn't it, really? I've got to ask Peter, because I'd just love to hear his analysis, just one more time, because it's great to hear.
What should happen in the next round, and I emphasise should, is that you should lose 3 reds.
Yeah.
And I do remember us sitting in a bar one night and you telling me, you never gave me a figure in terms of an amount of money, but you did say once you'd hit that figure, whatever it may be, you'd get your coat.
Yeah. Would you ask me the question, please, Noel?
Fascinated to know whether this is the cool, calculated approach or whether you're moving into gambling territory here. Glenn, one of our biggest ever second offers, so this is not easy. £17,000, deal or no deal?
No deal.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Let's be very positive and now hope we go on even further.
Okie, number 2, please.
Oak, open box 2, please.
Good luck.
50,000. How do you feel?
The big 3 are still there.
Yep.
As long as they stay there, I'm reasonably comfortable. Number 3, please, John.
Still the system goes on, he checks the numbers, and now it's your turn, John. We need you, please, not to hit one of the top 3. Would you please open the box, John?
All the best, Glenn.
Thank you.
Oh, no, John. Oh, Glenn. the £250,000. That was something we did not want to see.
Number 7, please, Helen.
Helen, you can start the progress back to getting us on track, or you actually could make this one of the most disastrous rounds that we've had in the game, ever. Please open box number 7.
All the best, Glenn.
Thank you.
£5. Now what do you think?
He's going to be laughing.
Yeah.
I know what I'm thinking he'll do. We'll have to wait and see.
Hello. Oh, all robust now. Can you hear him laughing?
No.
He's going, oh, turns out I like motorsport after all. Oh, you banker. £4,300. Boy, oh boy, has he punished you for that.
He certainly has.
Oh, that is very unusual, to go way, way below the first offer. And he is slashing that second offer.
Yep.
And still, it's a very strong game. For you.
Yeah, it is strong. It's very strong at the moment. About 250,000 weakened it significantly.
Yeah. We're now at £4,300, deal or no deal?
No deal.
Bearing in mind the system was going so well for you, and then, do you want to tell us what the system is?
All it is the drivers' numbers as I finished the World Championship last year. Excluding number 13, because there's not one, so I started with it.
Very, very good. So we've gone through Alonso, Raikkonen, Schumacher, Montoya, Fisichella. Where are we at now? We're coming up.
We're on to Heidfeld now.
We're doing Heidfeld, Coulthard, and Massa.
So there's no real sort of lucky numbers thing. It's just everything's random. So let's play random.
Who's this man? I've never heard of him.
Narain.
Right. Well, you better go and give him a good kicking if this doesn't work.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Better go with number 8 then, please. Linda.
This is Nick Heidfeld. Congratulations, you did quite well in the championship last year, Linda. Linda, we've got to get through this round without seeing the 100,000 or the 75,000. Quite simple. Please open box 8.
Good luck, Glenn.
Good. That's the right end of the Reds to be.
$14, Darren, please.
Is this DC?
It is indeed. David
Okay.
Coulthard.
Daz, are you into motorsport?
Not really. It's
No.
all confusing to me.
It's confusing to you.
Well, you know, it's all fast. You know, that's too fast for me. I could be though. If you win a lot of money, I'll come with you. Be nice that.
Daz. I can't wait for you to come up here. Daz, please open box 14.
Good luck, and I mean that.
Thank you. 10,000.
Lucy, number 12, please.
Lucy, number 12. Who was that in the championship?
Felipe Massa.
Massa. Okay. Number 12, Lucy. We want you to lift that lid. Bearing in mind the setback of the last round, we want you to lift our spirits as well. But don't touch anything we've had a refuel. See you in a bit. Hi, Glenn is the motor racing fan. We've had all the analogies. Well, we haven't had them all, but we've had quite a few of them. And whether you like motor racing or not, he has a very tough challenge. You're sticking with box 12 and Lucy?
Yes.
Lucy, we're absolutely desperate that there is not a Grand Prix in that box. Otherwise, this game slips away totally. Yep, we're really ramping this up. If we can get through to the phone call with those two still out there somewhere, we're going to be okay. Would you please now open box 12, Luce?
I really hope this is a blue. Good luck.
10. That's better. That was better.
Yep.
And you've got options. The dream scenario is keep the 35 sitting there as the fallback position.
Yep.
It allows you to be a bit more gung-ho in your attitude to the banking. We were up at 17,000. We crashed. What's he going to do now? Hello? It's a fascinating game. It's one of our most interesting games for a long time. Yep. We always have one pivotal round. We always have one offer that is a real tester. Sometimes it happens quite early on. Glenn, yours is coming right now. £9,000. That's the tester.
It's a very good offer.
£9,000. Is it £9,000 of bait or £9,000 of reward and walking? That's the point we've now arrived at.
We've seen it in so many shows, and it's almost a cliche in this studio. We've seen it in so many shows, but could go pear-shaped very quickly. One mistake and it's... But it's a very, very strong board still. Question is whether it's my lucky day or not. Could I confer with my lovely partner Tracy, please?
Yeah, of course, Trace. Do please join us. In fact, I'll tell you what, you come down here and I'll sit up here. It's so much easier.
Hello, darling. What do you think?
You're gambling £9,000.
You've got the two big ones out there. If those two go in the next round, the best you're going to get is probably 7. So you're gambling 2, aren't you? But it's whether I hit one of those two big ones. If I hit both those two, I'm really very lucky.
If personally, I would gamble on that.
Well,
But I wouldn't have gambled on the other one.
no.
You've got a good board there, haven't you?
Yeah. I think no one's going to sleep. What do you reckon?
I'm most certainly not going to sleep. The atmosphere here is electric.
Do one more. Do one more.
Excuse. It's Peter's analysis time.
It's a very strong board, and I think the £9,000 probably undervalues it. And I think what I was just saying to Sam a moment ago, I think if you'd have been standing at your place here, any other contestant who would be sitting there right now, you'd say no deal.
Where's Noel gone?
I'm here.
Hello.
I think he's spot on at that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's 2 numbers and 3 boxes. What
Yeah.
are your chances of total destruction? even if you have a really bad setback, it is recoverable, I would have thought. You know, do we think, East Wing, do we think there is another deal there? West Wing? Does anybody think there isn't another deal sitting there? How much does the money mean to you?
It will help Tracy and I provide a better living standard for the two young boys. One of my other dreams is to see the Australian Grand Prix, which I would never ever afford. So that would buy me a nice first-class ticket if I was being selfish and get me grandstand seats and all the rest of it. But I think the most important thing is trying to set up home in the future. But I do think there's one more in there. Please ask me a question, Noel.
Sure.
Yeah.
How much money are we talking about?
£9,000.
Yeah, put it there. It's real money, Glenn.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to make a mistake. You've done the thing I absolutely hate. You've personalised it. You've got Tracy here and you've talked about your ambitions for the kids and whatever, and this suddenly becomes so personal that everybody watching as well just doesn't want the big fall. Ready?
I'm ready.
Glenn, £9,000. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
Is there anybody who was not stunned by that? Wow. Well, if I'd been betting, I'd have lost a lot of money at that point.
It might not be the right time in terms of the game, but in terms of the things that Tracy and I need to do together in the future, I should have done it earlier. I should have gone when I was 17, but that board could be decimated in the next 3 goes, and the 9,000 will be very, very helpful.
I always think it's braver to stop than braver to go on.
Absolutely.
Because it's human nature
Yeah.
that we are always tempted with the thought there's a little bit more. £9,000 is safe, but now we go and see just how clever you've been.
Okay, number 15, Peter, please.
Number 15, Peter, would you please open box 15? We now want to see those big numbers. 35,000.
Number 11, my very good friend, John.
Is this going to turn out to be one of those amazing rounds where actually you prove you really did get out before the wreckage?
Let's hope so.
John, will you please open number 11? We want to see 100,000 or 75,000. Thank you, John.
Please.
100!
Yeah! Good man.
This is fantastic.
Number 18, please, Chris.
Chris, go on, let's have 75,000. Oh, it's 100. £100 there. But you took out the whopper. This is where we would have been had you not done the deal, yes? £6,000 he would have offered at that point with the game at that stage. So we would have been now in damage limitation or blind hope
Yeah.
that 75k is sitting there.
Yeah.
Would you have gone at 6? Would you have carried on?
I think at this stage now I would probably have said deal, to be honest with you. That would have been damage limitation and get out.
Right, okay. But we're not in that world.
No.
Because you very smartly went at 9. But now, happy to go on?
Yeah, number... Oh, that's my box. Number 19, please. Tracy.
19. Tracy, welcome to the game. Your first game is a rather unusual game. Yes. Would you please open 19? It would be fantastic if you now revealed £75,000. Go.
Try.
750. Few noughts missing.
Number 20.
Such a fine line, isn't it?
Very.
Between hero and zero.
Hindsight is wonderful, though, isn't it?
We're all lost in admiration at one moment, and now, have you really, really thrown away one of the biggest opportunities in the history of the game? Gary, we are desperate for this to be 75,000, please. 15,000. Whoa. One last chance to prove that you really, really did okay at 9 grand.
Number 22, please. Paul.
22. Paul, this has to be, as far as Glenn is concerned, the 75,000. Please reveal it now.
Hope it does it, Glenn.
Ah! Wow! One of the most positive positions we've had in weeks, if not months, was within your grasp. This is the reality of where we would have been, Glenn. And I wonder whether you're ever going to get to this point
32.
any time in the future. Hello. Okay. Can you guess what it would have been?
32.
33,000
Not a bad guess.
You were nearly spot on. It would have been 33k for the fear that 75 is there. And is it conceivable that at this point you would have thought, now I know it's there, and today's my lucky day?
I've only had 75,000 in my box once, and every number I had, apart from that, was below 20,000. So the chances are maybe I would have had another high one.
Well, this is the moment.
Can Tracy open it?
Yes, by all means, Tracy, if you want to come down here, you've been very involved in the decision-making. You can now be involved in the reveal.
Oh, no.
Gone at 9,000. You've done really well if you sold a box with 3,000 in it for 9 grand. That's good salesmanship as well as good decision-making. But on the other hand, on the other hand, Glenn, as box 21 always had life-changing money for you in it. Trace, open the box. 3,000.
Sam, will you open box number 4, please? The 75,000 look over there. Glenn, you were never, ever going to do the big money.
£9,000 for Glenn. And he's happy. So we're happy. Super guys. They're all very different people, and they all have one determination, that they really do want to win some money that will enhance their lives and just make things better and happier. That's what I love about this show. He's happy. And with the benefit of hindsight, of course, he could have gone at £17,000, and if he'd stuck it a little bit longer, there was £33,000 in this game. Hey, but Glenn, he's happy. Tracy and Glenn will be sharing £9,000. They can realise some of their own personal ambitions. And that's what's so great about this show and this game. And I think that's the reason why it will entice you back tomorrow. I think you'll be back. I'll be here. Don't forget to join me. Bye-bye.